Hi. Today I want to talk a little bit about choosing a topic for your editorial essay and also about the things that you need to consider and think about as you draft the essay. I want to talk specifically about some of the requirements that you need for a passing essay. Some of these will be new things and some of them will be review. So first, let's talk about topic choice, okay? You can choose any topic that you would like, but it has to be arguable. There must be clear opposing sides, someone or a group of people that disagree with the position that you're taking, because that's what an editorial is all about. It's stating your position on a topic that can be controversial, on a topic on which people disagree with. It needs to be worth arguing, so it needs to be timely and relevant. And I really urge you to choose something that is meaningful to you. Don't choose an issue that you don't care about just because it's controversial. And here's what not to do. Don't go and Google controversial issues or argument paper topics, because what you're going to get is a list of big topics that really don't work well for a small 1,000-word essay that I'm asking you to write. They're often topics that have been ongoing for a really long time. So to enter into the conversation takes way too much research and time, or they've just been overdone to the point where I'm sick of reading about them. So that said, I'm going to ban several topics, okay? And so I do not want you to write about the following topics: abortion, gun control, global warming, or capital punishment, the death penalty, okay? Let me repeat that. You may not write about abortion, gun control, global warming, capital punishment, or the death penalty. And the reason for that, for this banned list of topics, is those are topics that students find it difficult to be successful with because either they're moral arguments or because the topics are just too big and unwieldy. Okay, so let's talk about some of the requirements and some of the things I want you to do. One new thing is source synthesis. And so what that means is looking at multiple sources and bringing them together in the same paragraph and saying, okay, this source relates to this source. There's a relationship here, and I'm going to explain what it is. It might be that the sources agree with each other. It might be that the sources completely disagree with each other and are in argument. But by providing us an overview of what different sources say about your topic in source synthesis, that provides vital context that we need to understand what the issue is of your topic. And you'll see that I'm going to post some pages explaining synthesis, and you'll read about it in the textbook. So that's the new skill that I want you to work on in this essay. You need to state your position explicitly in a formalized thesis statement that will most likely come at the end of your introduction. So after you give us an overview of your position, once you give us an overview of your issue and the multiple positions, then you'll come out and state your position in an explicit thesis. You'll need to do more research for this essay than any of your others. You want to support your position with good reasons, and you want to support and back up those reasons with clear evidence. So I really want to see good essay organization where you develop your main body paragraphs based on each of the main reasons, your main points that you hold your position. You need to have at least 5 sources for this essay. And they can be a wide variety of sources. Most likely you're going to find almost all of them online. And these can be facts, these can be statistics, these can be other people that have written editorials on your topic who you disagree with. They can be other people that you've disagreed with. Because those people that you disagree with can be a great way to set up your counter argument. So just like in your review essay, you need to have a counter argument in this essay, and it'll be set up virtually the same way. You can set up your counterclaim by quoting someone that you disagree with that has the opposite position as you, and then you need to in some way refute them or shoot them down. And your counter argument should be contained in its own separate paragraph because it's different than a body paragraph that is your main point. It's a body paragraph that is your counter argument. Remember, your counter argument can appear anywhere in the essay where it makes logical sense to. And you'll see in the example editorials that we read, sometimes they begin with a counter argument right away. Sometimes they end with it. Sometimes they slip it in after a main point because it's relevant and it relates. All right. It needs to be 1,000 to 1,200 words long. It needs to be MLA formatted. I've provided you pages in the assignment overview page from the textbook of where to reference MLA items, and I expect a properly formatted Works Cited page, again, that has a minimum of 5 sources on it. So if you get stuck at any part in the process, reach out to me. One of the hardest parts of this assignment is choosing a good, appropriate topic and researching it in depth enough. But this is a really rewarding topic, really rewarding essay, because if you choose a topic that you feel passionate and deeply about, it really provides meaning. You're writing about something meaningful, and I love it when I can give students the opportunity to write about something that they care about. All right, happy drafting.